All right. How's it going, everybody? I've been playing this game for about 2.5 years now. Good game I can keep from spending money, actually. And it's one of those things you can play and not pay attention to it, I guess. I can simulate games and walk around and get stuff done and come back and check it and, have all the little. It's like you're playing it without playing it, basically. That's one of the reasons why I like to play it. So, with that being said, I have 20 teams. I have a whole league full of teams. I'm not on my main team. This is what I would call team number 9. All 20 teams are different teams. I think almost all of them, except I have two main teams. I'll get to them at some point on different videos. But all these teams were started somewhere around the beginning of the year when they were having that special giveaway packs. I had multiple teams before, but I just deleted all of them and restarted. What I would do, they'd give you the chance to pick those bonus gifts, and I'd run through there, and I just open them up, reset the game, open them up. But if I got a card I liked, I'd stick with that team. Like this team, the first card I got from one of those gifts boxes was this Eric Davis, and so I made a Reds team. And half of these teams I made, that's pretty much why I made them. I got a real good card, so I decided, well, I'll make that team. So I made this team probably somewhere, probably 6 months ago, I guess. Free to play. There's only two accounts I've spent money on. All the other 18 are all free to play. And because of what I do for a living, I can kind of simulate all this stuff. I can just jump on the screen, simulate the games through, and then when I have a chance, like right now, I'm just doing a run through video. When I get done for work or I'm at home resting or whatever, because basically you can run through a team in 5 minutes. When it comes to like doing all your achievements, I'll run through here. Basically, the order I go through when I do all this is first I'll log in. I already started some of it. I decided I'm going to make a video. Other 9 inning guys make videos. I watch them. Fireballs. I can't remember all of them. I watched some of them. Can't remember all their names. I watch him and then the official 9 innings channel. I'll watch his lives and I'll get the codes for him. I'm doing all this on my tablet actually, recording, screen recording. That's why I'm not doing a camera thing. Um, but anyway, I'll jump in here. I'll click here. I'll go through achievements. As you see, I've already completed all that. And then as soon as I go through that, I'll work my way left to right. All right. So I'll come over here, click there. I think I already did this. Yep, I did that. Now come back. I'll go through here. See, I already did my renew. Right. Go through. Try to, it's just a habit. Get rid of all the lines and now come up club. And since we just had the reset, see, I did all this earlier today, most about it. But this is after a fresh, after from where I'm at is at 11 o'clock at night is when they reset everything. Okay, so I'll come through here. I'll craft that. Uh, it's open, so I'm gonna run through here and craft that. Right, so I've cleared everything out I want to do right here. Let's skip across. Oh, I haven't yet. See, they reset it, so I'll click on this. I'll get my bonus points. At some point during the week, I'll do one or two of these. Whenever it comes up for the achievements, you gotta do the home run derby thing, or what you call it, the hits arcade mode. Yeah, it has to be an achievement. That's when I'll get that in at some point during the week. That and see right now we have clutch hits mode. I've already got all the bonuses for that one, pretty much on the event. That's the only reason I've been doing that one every day. And I'll come through here to I already did my friends things, grab my stars, right? I'll back out. And then I'll go through here. We got this hit run going. I've been slacking a little bit. I've missed a couple of days, but go through. click on that event. This is the yeah. See, I already got most of these on all 20 accounts. So yeah, just go through here. Click on. I usually just wait, and this is I just started I had a team. I was running a Twins team. I wasn't really liking the way it was going. Like there were teams I had for a year. Um, you'll see later on. At some point, I have a Rangers team. And I had that team for like a year. I had Gallo and Blaylock. I had some older players on that team for a couple years ago, but I just wasn't getting a lot of luck when it comes to like getting signature players and stuff like that. And so when they did the bonus kits at the beginning of the year, I reset that whole team. I just started over. And whenever I make a video on that, you'll see how crazy the luck has been. Like the team I have now in 6 months or 5 months on that team is way better than the one I had for a year. I had the other Rangers team for over a year, and it's just the luck of the draw. Like I'll run a team for a couple of months if it's not really getting good pulls and it's not doing good. I just reset it. Especially the guy special. If they got a gift bonus thing coming, when it gives them gifts away, you can choose for signature, a select signature and stuff like that. You have a chance to roll on three. I'll just reset it, you know, and I'll start over. Because I kind of like doing it. I've done it so much now. I know how I can get a team to 100 within a week easily. Just because I've done it so many times. Because I like doing it. A lot of times I'll reset teams if they aren't that great. If they aren't having a lot of luck, I'll reset them and I'll just redo the team. So I recently started a Brewers team. I've never actually done Brewers. I did started that one a couple weeks ago. Go through here, use up these points. I usually try to wait till like the end of the event, and then I'll go through there so I don't waste time going through here scanning and looking. I'm trying to, like I said, usually I can get on here and knock all this stuff out within 5 minutes, and then I'll wait later on to do the big stuff, get all the awards and everything at once. But because I'm making this video right now, I want to go through here because I'm gonna clean this team up a little bit. This is usually my process I go through, and they just started this tree event. See, Stockings earned. I guess you can, I haven't really read through everything, but I'm guessing certain bad game modes give you 5 Stockings. Ah, okay. Oops. Oh wow, that's pretty nice. Okay, Stockings used today. You earn 5. Total Stockings earned. You can't earn more than 85. It takes. What was it? Oh, okay. So I guess. Oh, all right. So I guess you get 5 no matter what. From the way this reads. And once, okay, you can claim these. Yeah, basically. So you can do a stock and turn every day. That's kind of cool. I got some pretty nice gifts in here. Wow. This seems pretty nice. Let's see what we get. Premium player pack. And then we got one more for today. Okay. So 5 a day. Nice. Okay. And what this one? This is a new one. I haven't seen this one yet. Well, what seems to be nice about this one is quick. Like the dice event is really nice because you get a lot of quantities of stuff. Like when you got 20 teams, you're trying to do those events like that. It takes a lot of time. Instead of 5 minutes, it takes me like, I mean, a lot of times it's not like a lot. Maybe 8 to 10 minutes isn't a lot, but when you times it by 20, that's a lot. So that's cool. So once you're gonna get 85 no matter what. So you're gonna get this stuff no matter what. Okay. And you get 5 draws of these. All right. But see, I already did my simulations today. I already simulated my. What's this 9? What is it? Time right there. Oh, okay. All right. So we finished that one. Okay. I don't think there's nothing in here. They got rid of this other one. Yeah. See, I already cleared that event. I usually clear all the events. Because like I said, the simulation stuff, I can do that while I'm working. I can just simulate the games. It takes a couple of seconds, and then that's it. And usually if you do, you simulate your full 15 for your games and full 15 for your rank. They'll usually get you enough points or whatever. Unless they're doing the ball, the league. Well, not the league ball one where you got to play 30 league games. Those, whenever that's happened multiple times. Whenever something like that comes up and you need to get like 30 games in to get the requirement, then during that period, that's when my rank falls off because those things last like a month. And so instead of doing 15 played games or 15 league games, 15 ranked, I'll just do uh 30, and then I'll do one ranked. Just if it's an achievement that I need, I'll just do one ranked game just to get knock out the achievement, get 30 points and stuff. Okay, so I cleared all that row, right? Now I'll come back down, come back through here, and I'll click on my play pass. I'll get whatever coins I got here, and then home, and then I'll scroll back down. So basically, I start out right here, I run across, and then I cut up. Now I do these. I go over here. I come across, clear all this stuff out, and then I reset and go back this way. I come across, do all this stuff, and I come back down because basically I'm trying to get everything I need. Play pass, and then anything in achievements to where everything's in my inbox. So when I click on my inbox, I'm picking up everything I knocked out for today. Right? It's everything we picked up today. Okay. Inventory, exchange. And I mean, most of my teams, except maybe 4 or 5 of them, but most of them, the really only upgrades I'm going to get are signatures, or signature players. And we got Frog. I watch most of Fireball stuff. There's 2 or 3 guys where they're mostly just opening signature packs. You're trying to get signature players, but I don't. I guess it could get kind of annoying when you're going through here and clearing this kind of stuff out, but nobody does it. So I figured, I'll just show what a normal run through goes through. Like I haven't cleaned up this team in a while. What I mean by clean up is like go through, um, do like the skill trainers. Some of them I might not have touched in months. You know, There's one kind of things I like. See, I got some upgrade tickets. See, when you start getting a team to a point, you start getting a lot of player upgrade tickets, right? When I get teams to that point where my upgrade tickets are just stacking, then I don't save players. Some guys will save their players and their backup players, just regular cards. I just start using all of it because what's the point? You can't do nothing else with those tickets, so you might as well use them. So when I get a team to a point to where like this one's pretty much to that point, uh, team, I don't really. I still have some. Yeah, I don't have a lot. I have a say. I was saving these up for my mentors. I think I'm on fast. I think I'm on the last one for the pitchers. That's one thing that I always try to knock out our mentors. After a while, like I said, you open up do so many teams, open up so many packs, and you start remembering what cards to keep as you're building a team. What cards to keep for later on. So I'll lock them in. This one, oh, I still got to finish. These are always the 2 hardest for me. They always take the longest. All these other ones, you can knock all this other stuff you can knock out really quick. It don't take within a month, maybe a couple of months, you can get all these knocked out. These I don't really focus on that much because they're just time things, right? See, I got all these, and when I think at one point I accidentally used, I had a bunch of cards saved that when I open packs, I just do upgrades. I just like the cards that have stamina. Like 88, anything 87, 88 or whatever. I'm going to use that card for a stamp card. And so I'll usually lock them, and as I open up packs, I'll just upgrade them. And then at some point I'll have a bunch of cards like this Sunny Gray. These are two, but I'll have one leveled up to 20. I'll have 20 upgrades on it, and I'll upgrade it and do the stem on it. I could probably. I just haven't really messed with this team. that much. If I really concentrated on it, I probably could knock some out right now, finish this out. But yeah, I'm not too concerned about it right now. But you see all those Diaz and Chapmans, I was probably saving those because of fastballs. Especially when you have a team. When you got any team players, those cards I'll save. Mentor cards. You know. I got this Larkin. I can't believe I got this Larkin. I got this like 3 weeks ago. I got that Larkin. And I got this one 2 or 3 months ago. I got this one like 4 months ago. But I haven't got any pictures, man. It's just been all batters. And I could save. I don't have any. I guess when my new grade increase comes, you know, I guess maybe it'll work out. I'll get one just in time. But you see what I'm working with on this team. And then, I mean, once you get to a point where they're all kind of upgraded, you kind of got the best of whatever card, unless it is, like, I mean, to me, at this point, there's really no better cards unless they're signatures, except this one. Because I've been thinking about doing this Roberts right here, doing this Roberts, and maybe I have this is the one prime I haven't gotten for Dale's. I haven't gotten his freaking prime yet. I've gotten every other one, but I mean, the outfielders I got are like, Griffey, Davis, Sanders, Parker at DH. Yeah, I'm not concerned at all with replacing them with Frito. I just want his prime card because it's a real good 5 tool player. I think I've even got this one. Yeah, 5 tool. 3-3-3 5 tool. I never, you know. That's when I first started this team. I tried to get the, not a bad set. Born to be a Star, Slugger Instinct Prediction. I could retool this some, but yeah. Because I think the way I have it set up, or I had it set up for, was I was going to keep rolling until I got 5 tool on them, basically. That's why I have his stats this way, I'm sure. See, I think they're all like right. Oh, this is 92. Or it would have been 96. I literally just got prediction on him today. I've been having like bronze and silver stuff. I've got prediction on him, and he's got with the grade increase is 79. So it should work out. See 2032 stats. You can see this is what he's doing. Now this is not with prediction, so I'm sure that will go up some. I'm debating whether or not if I should I might do this at some point, redo it. But because I don't have 5 tool, I kind of like the higher fielding. You know, you want like they all say you want higher fielding at your shortstop and your catcher. Um, but that's what he's looking like. See what my trainers are and check the trainers. That see it's 76. Man, this would be a good card for like probably Cozart. I bet his power is probably pretty high. Base power. I'm missing out on that one, but at least I get this one. Here's a shortstop card. And then, see, I got some fielding on him. I'll come through here and check, see what I got. I think I updated this. I usually try to get a swing and miss bonus on these or like home run chance. That's what I try to focus on these trainers. I don't like decrease 5 ball and increase line drive and all that. I don't know. I mean, I seem to all my teams are at least silver in ranked. Some of them get the gold. I haven't got any platinums yet. That all comes down to having the perfect everybody on the teams 3-3-3 or 3-2-2, and they all have the right skill sets. They all have diamond trainers and all that. So here's McGriffey. So he's got going. I barreled it up. See what he's looking at. I mean, I don't know. I like strategists. Strategist seems to do pretty good on at least most of the cards I have on all these teams. I mean, look at him, 356. He's batting pretty good, and this is what he's running. His prediction, I got that one to 79. So, and then I got, oh, you know what? Check his train. This is what I'm talking about doing my cleanups. Go through here and check on the trainer, see if I got anything. See what's he playing. I think I got him at left field. 417. I mean, that's a pretty good one. This one, 8, but 2. I'll look and see if I got a better one. And then left field, and then see prediction or barrel it up. Let me see. Prediction, barrel it up. Let's skill trainers. See this one? See, I'm going to replace that one at least. I got on here right now. With this one, because it's got a decreased swing and miss. This line drive, fly ball stuff, I don't know. I don't really think it makes that big of a difference, but I do believe that like swing and miss makes a difference. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that. Okay, and then let's see. This is just what I would. This is just how I work through my teams. Wow, I cleared out a lot of my trainers. Okay, I guess I got annoyed. Kept telling me it's full. I'm like, man, how the hell is it full? But I don't. I definitely don't have 78. So I think it's tracking. I think it tracks all the players too. I think it counts all the skill players. Obviously, that's why that number makes any sense. I haven't done the math, but let's see what we got. 9. So you got 9, and we got 6 backups. So 15. That's 45. No, that don't make no sense. So I don't know. I don't understand how they get that number racked up like that. Because there's no way I have 78 in my backups. At least I don't. I don't feel like it. Oh, well, either way. Anyway, let's see. So he's running strategist, charisma, strength, and streak. As you know, he's a left-hander, and see how he's doing. 340, 36. And he's got homework. I got a pretty good card on him. Nice one. This one, man, that's not that good. Strength and the strength. See a home run like hit. Let's see. Charisma and strength and the streak. Let's see what we got. Trainer reserve. Charisma. C1. It's the ones I have now, probably the best. We say charisma and strength and strength. Swing and miss. See, I'll probably put this one in there and see if there's a good strength in the strength. What's this one? I'll probably use this one. Yeah, let's see. What's his? His is home run like hit. Home run hitter? No, I'll stay with this one. Stack these percentages on each other. I mean, this is pretty. These diving trainers make, like, God, they make such a difference, especially in league play, or I mean, especially in a rank play. And then guild play, team play, or whatever. Let's see. I know I need to. I think I cannot get a good 2 set. I need to re-roll him anyway because this is a 6-6-2 set, which would be, what is that math? 3-2-1, I think. No, 3-1-1. 3-5-1. Yeah, this is a 3-1-1 set. Or 2-2-1, however you want to look at it. Born to be a star. See, that's why I was debating, because I haven't got any luck, man. I've been rolling greens on this, and I'm not getting nothing on it. And I think I was looking at maybe just leaving it alone and then trying to get a higher skill set number. But perfect 5-tool player. That's why I want to get Born and be a star and 5-tool on him. Oh, I didn't even show y'all what I was working with Davis. I've had this from like not too long after I got him. I've been rolling with this for a while, and he does okay. I think I might feel better about. See, why did I? Maybe I should redo him. I think I have him set up like this, so I have 100 bonus on him. Or no, let's see, 70, 81. That's only 92. That's a 92. See, 87. That's 100. That's Korea 100. That's Korea 100. 76. 92. 100. Everything's 100 here. 70, 81, 92. Huh? I don't know what I was doing with this card. You can definitely make this 100 card though. Especially because they're right here. That's 100 points right there. And it'd be close, but you can do it. I should redo him, especially because of Contact Master. And I should. You know what? I bet the reason. I bet that's because of his trainer. Let me see. 74i. Yeah. Should I figure out why is it like that? Oh, I don't even have a secondary on him. I mean, actually, I'm gonna work with him right now. Um, See if I have something because I really want. I should really get that. I should really retrain him, get this contact down, and maybe upgrade these two more. Because it's not like this is helping with the 5 tool at all. I just did it for this. But man, that's a good percentage. Let me see. Trainer. I don't know if I have anything better or comparable. Wow, I must have really got pissed off and cleared all my trainers out. Okay, let's see what he's got. I think I'm gonna do it anyway. For now, I'm gonna redo it because I can take the. I got his contact master down by 5. I think I probably. I think I might just leave it like that. Because I could take away from charisma and make this a 6. But then, if I'm gonna do that, then I might as well change. Let's see. I mean, I guess we could test it out real quick. I'll do a lot of these. Let's see. Let's go back. Oh well, you know what? Go back to him and at least get him a skill trainer, and go check the analysis because I haven't changed anything on these teams. Just the beginning of the month, whenever I did the analysis, I'm sure not enough for it to really make that big of a difference. Right here, trainer, and it needs to be 5 tool, charisma. So charisma is swing and miss 8%. That's pretty good. All right, hit 4.3. I like to decrease swing and miss. I think, yeah, because of the contact too. So I mean, it should benefit each other. You would think, okay. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and change that. 641, 541. Man, 10 points. 6-6. This should actually be really good to use on him because I'm not gonna put it on my. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. 6 I don't need contact, right? Because we got contact master, so we're gonna use that one there. Okay. I feel good about these right now. And actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go do it now because I know the last time I ran this was with this set. Let's go see what he did before I go readjust his stuff. Let's see. All right, stats. Let's see. Average 422 with a 1.5. Yeah. See, it should be. It's just crazy. He should be doing it. He should be doing a lot better than that. But that's where these diamond traders come in at, man. Okay, well, that's what we're gonna do. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna pause and I'll come back. I'm gonna work on him, so y'all don't have to see all that. All right. Well, I'm back. And this is what I ended up doing. So I retrained him. Okay. I ended up going with a 96 bonus. The reason I did that is no matter what, unless I wanted to steal some points and put it over here to fielding was going to be my number one. And so it got the 12-point bonus. And he's the center fielder, so not a big waste, especially because I'm doing five tool. See, and before I had five contacts, eight, seven. This time I took charisma away, put in a contact, and then I put four into my contact right here. And so I'm not. If y'all don't understand how the special training bonus works, when they're the same, right? See, I have three that are all 11. It always goes from right to left. Okay, so 11, 11, 11. Well, because this one is plus 19 and it's higher than 16, 13. Well, it's gonna get the points first, right? So it's got the 10 bonus. And the next highest one was 16, which was plus 4. But let's say these three were 11, and let's say both of these were 16, okay? Well, this one wouldn't get the 10 first. This one would, because it always goes right to left. So if both of these were 16 and both of these had 11 on development, then the special training would go here first. So instead of being 4, it would be 10, right? That's why I was able to train it this way, because I wanted the points to go here. I wanted the 10 points to at least go somewhere with batting or eye. I can't stand having like speed and fielding the two highest, like taking the special training like that. That's what I really could have done was made this it would have been, if I wanted to, I could have, because I put three here. This was 12 when it was, you trained to 17. When it was 17, this was at 12 right here, and this was at 10. So I could have made like this one, this two, but I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get this to 96. Like I could have made this like 93. I could have made it like a 92 or 93 five tool bonus, and then took that extra 3 or 4 points, right? And this is what I was saying. I wrote a comment underneath Fireballs on my main account, on my main YouTube. I don't post videos or nothing. I just started this account just to post MLB stuff, but on my YouTube where I will do all my video watching and stuff, I left the comment on one of his five tools. I guess I didn't really write the comment right. Well, but my point in the comment that I wrote was, especially when he's talking about like catchers and certain like DHs and stuff like that, like it's still worth, in my opinion, even if you do like an 80, you know, like if this is, how it's like, say Kirk, the catcher Kirk is a good example for his speed's like 56, and then he gets like a 6. So it's 62. If you want to get that to 90, you got to put 28 points into that. Okay. So my point was, you're better off, right? Because if you go and put 28 points, then yeah, I think it's like 16 points. I think each they would all get 16, right? And if what you really want is, these three. You really want the power, contact, the eye to get your special training bonus. Okay. And so, like, when you get cars where the speed and the fielding are low, and they, at the end, their development are the two highest numbers, right? Just so you can get an extra, because the difference between a 90 train and an 80 train is, like, I think, like, they all get 16 or they all get 14, right? And this was my argument on that. Well, I'd rather go with the 80 train, right? And I'd rather all these lose 2 points, because all combined together, that's 6 points, right? So, let's say when you're in game, they're, all 160. And if they had a 90 train, they'd be 162 or 163, right? But all your special training points, like 12 points right there, it's gone. It makes up for all three of these, right? So my point was, just go ahead and do an 80 train on cars where you don't care much about fielding or speed, right? And all of them, and your fielding speed might not get that extra 3 points, but who cares? That was my point. Just train to where you can at least have these, your left three get your special training, because that's 20 points right there, in between two that you could add to this, compared to the three extra points you would gain across. Like, net benefit to me is would be better to train it that way. That's what I was trying to say in my comment. Anywho, okay. I could have made I second, but I was like, just go with the fielding. Give me a real good outfielder. 150 center fielder. That's gotta help. Because all three of my positions, you'll see, center field, shortstop, and catcher. They're all, bangers when it comes to fielding. So, um, anyway, I showed you his stats before. Um, that's what we're working with that. I didn't really change. I changed one of his trainers. I changed this, and I think I changed this one with the crease swing. Okay, so I had showed you the development overall analysis before, and this is what he's doing now. Now, his average went up 60 points. Okay, his OPS went up like 300. And this was my point. Sometimes, a lot of times, and I see this with Fireball. I see it with a lot of um, people who make 9 inning videos. They're always taking these trainers. Like that Davis was a perfect example. They short a main one to make both of these, which I understand. You get the two, like, instead of level 5, it'd be level 7. This would be level 6. But technically, working it all together, it actually works out to be a better card like this. Doesn't look as pretty because you don't have the blues there, but the card actually works better with everything going through. And some people are even nerfing charisma now. So, like, charisma and last boss now are kind of the two things I start shorting. I used to try, like, before I would do that. I'd go 5, 8, and 7. But, so people were shorting charisma and last boss. So I don't try to I don't try to max those out anymore. But you could see just from the overall analysis, he did way better, right? So I had last shown you, yeah, and this is what I was talking about with him. I mean, I should really look at his stuff, and he's still doing decent. This card, again. You know what? Let's see if I got any. We'll just do this right now. I got one. And see, same thing. Both of these cards, I've been using greens and stuff on them forever. I can't get nothing. See, again, it's ridiculous, man. I can get nothing on either one of these two cards. And at least this is a 6. This is a 331 at least. And I got Pioneer. I mean, he's really racking in home runs. His trainer, home run hitter. Huh. I guess I could swap this one. You know what? See, I'm gonna take this off of him. I'm gonna take this from him. Then we're gonna go back to Davis. See, and because I took the points away from the eye, I can't use that anymore, so that's pointless. But I can put this one on him, which he will get that bonus. And I bet he'll actually do better. See, this is 16, 7, and 8 as a swing and miss. And this one decreases a swing and miss, right? So that's 7, 8, and that's 7, 9. So basically, this skill trainer cancels out the loss right here on the swing and miss. And now I'm just getting the total. And then you add another home run right here, 1.5%. Now I'm getting like 20%. And see, the old card was because I hadn't lost my bonus because I had to change the eye. His swing and miss was lower, and his home run. I mean, this is a better card if you get this bonus. It's 15-4. This one's 16-7. They're about the same. The math works out about the same. So this actually works out a lot better, actually. So he might actually even do even better with that. Okay. So back to him. He's DHing. I mean, he's dialed in pretty good. He'd be a great Slugger Instinct card, obviously. C10. He's got at least 10. I usually try to get at least 10 on the main ones. Okay, what's going on with him? Oh. See, even if I could get a specialist, at least I would get all this bonus right here, but I can't even get that on him. Alright. Just throw a trainer on here. I'll just throw this one on here. I don't have a lot left. Okay. I think my wife's up. Alright, fellas and fillets. Had to go speak with my wife for a minute. But, so let's look at this card. This one. What I got going on with him. I got that going on with him. You know, usually when I get these teams started, I try to get everybody, at least two skills. Like from when I first start a team, I try to get 2 gold skills, 2 usable gold skills. And then, a couple months later, once everybody has a couple gold skills, then I'll start upgrading. They all try to get, I usually work on the pitchers, obviously. But then I'll try to get I'll try to get every card that, if I got Black Diamond stuff, I'll try to give them Black Diamond. I'll try to give them at least 1. Because one of these stats is better than 2. They're leaving them, like this. Leaving them not Black Diamond with just regular stats. It makes a big difference. So I try to get them upgraded to Black Diamond and get them at least 1 skill, and then I'll run through all of them, and then I'll start, once the team starts getting everything's kind of Black Diamond, some of them you'll get lucky and you'll have good sets right away, Sometimes, you use a premium skill card, you go 3-3-3, you get a good number 1 skill, then you get 2 great gold skills. I've had it happen. And then you're set on that car forever, So I try not to, I just try to get all of them going first. It makes a big difference, especially in, team play, which I didn't realize in club play, right? I didn't realize, I don't know if all of you know it or not, but when you do club challenge, and if you get, it's at least 10,000 points, within the 2-week reset, you will get 1,500 stars from that. Everybody in your team. So that's why I mean, my clubhouse. This is my club. I'll go through all these teams at some point, but every one of these teams is my teams. These are my two. I've had these for a couple of years. Astros and the Braves and the Astros. These are the two teams I've spent money on this team. Obviously, this is my main team. It's the only team I played for a while, and I was spending money on it, And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make another team because you get to a point to where the only thing that matters on this team right here are skill tickets and diamond trainers, and that's it. And I'm like, I'm just gonna make other teams. Yeah, I'll occupy my time. I still get to kind of play the game and not spend money on it. That's the thing. I just kept going. You get like other people do one team a year. I get one team going like this Sox team. I had a Sox team that I had for over a year, and then I think I had it for at least a year, and the entire time on that team, I only got one signature player, and it was that Tanner Hawk 20. It was a good card, but that's the only one I ever got. And so when they did the bonus giveaway, the bonus gifts at the beginning of the year, that set, I reset, started a new team and pulled. Let's see. Well, I'll show that. But I pulled away Bog sick from that signature. So that's better than Hawk, the best third baseman. And it's not like Sox have a lot of good third basemen anyway. That's the best one you can get. So I just reset the whole team, and so I did that a couple months ago, and it's already at 100, almost 109. It's 108.3. This one I did 2 weeks ago. I just started this team right here 2 weeks ago. But yeah, almost all these teams were started at the beginning of the year. So some of them were 6 months, 3 months. You know, this one I actually started last year during Christmas. So I've had this one for almost a year. And these are all free to play. I've had this one for almost a year. These are probably like 10 months. But this one I think I started this Reds team probably 8 months ago. All right, let's go back. Just running through the lineups real quick. Just letting y'all see what this team's working with. And then I pulled him, and I couldn't believe I got. Now this sucks. Contact Master, because look, that's the best you can get it. But I was able to get this like in one try. I got Laser Beam and Charisma like on one green use, and so I'm like, I'm just gonna roll with it. And how's he? 271. I mean, you're not really expecting offense out of these people, but I got his defense to 152. I wish I could get 5 tool. I'll work on it at some point, because then I could really get his defense up. I mean, this is the bit, other than bench, this is the best catcher. Um, this is the one I've had this. I've had this 3 set on him for a while since. And this is the one I've been debating about, because there's no primes. There's like a lot of times, uh, like say, I won't upgrade it. Like, let's see what cars have upgraded. I upgraded him right away, like right when I first got the team, because he's a decent card at the time. But the whole reason I did it was I always try to get like boom. I got bad chemistry on him like right away. He's one of the first black diamonds I had, because like it makes all the difference in the world getting chemistry and pitcher's chemistry on a team, especially from the start. It helps, especially it helps with your bonus packs when you're doing league runs. You can get higher up through the years. You can get better packs, rewards. So I really try to make that a focus. And if he had a good skill set, then I would have just kept him and I would have played him and I would have continued on. But I chose him because I knew he doesn't have. I don't think he has a signature card, but he doesn't have a prime or anything like that. That's one of the reasons why. I mean, I had his regular card, but I never backed diamond it. Like cards, and like this one, this has been maxed out for a while. You know, I could have backed diamond him at this point, but I'm not going to because he has a prime, right? So if there's like a prime or a real good signature card or somebody, I'm not gonna put hardly any resources into that card. You know. All right. And this is what my pitching crew is working with right now. It's pretty good set, Point four. He works. He runs good, and because Fireballer, you can see I trained him. I got location first, BO second, and break third. Now, if his break was really bad, like see the fastball and break are the same, but if his break was like 68 and like 14, I would have got this to be second, and then have velocity third. Velocity we don't get the 4 bonus because of the fireballer. That's why I would have trained that way. Okay. You see what the ability on this one is. Let's see, let's check his trainers real quick. See, I mean, diamond trainers they're one of the biggest differences in this entire game. See, I got focused on again. He's fireballer. Got focused again on location and break. Location and break, and then ace. A 10% swing miss is pretty good. So ace and finesse. Let's see what we have. If there's anything better. We got ace, finesse. Home run like hit, 4. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that one. All right, let's see. See what I'm working with the gray. Mr. Perfect, inning eater, finesse. My ideal 3-3-3 with a Mr. Perfect would be one of these three combined with it. Inning eater, well, maybe 4. Well, but my top 3 would be inning eater and ace or to me, my experience with Mr. Perfect is dominators work best with Mr. Perfects. Um, and even with Workhorse too. But this is just what it fell on, so that's the way it roll. Pitching coordinator, that's what it is. Pitching coordinator and inning eater with Mr. Perfect. I haven't been able to get a 3-3-3 like that, but I bet that card would do really good. Decent on the 32, and then trainer. See, I just got a gold trainer on him. I don't really want to see. See, I kind of prime cards to me aren't real good Mr. Perfect cards because you can't really get them to 130 all the way across. A lot of them you can't. So I'm gonna work on this one. I'm gonna redo his. I mean, he does well, but I want to redo him at some point. At least I got him all to 125 plus. And I got my finesse bonus in there too, as you can see. So, all right, let's see what the next card. I got lucky with him. I got a 3-3-3 on him, and he's been doing pretty good the entire time I've had him. And I'd like to have finesse in here somewhere, but both of these sets they're good. At some point, and once again, I blacked out on this card like really soon. Because he don't have no prime or all. Maybe he has an all-star card, but he don't have no prime card, and he might have one signature card. So I figured, and he's one of the best pitchers they have. So I got him, ready him right away, or blacked out him as soon as I could, and got him. Got lucky, got a 3.33 train on him. He was my number one pitcher for a while, and he still does good even now. All right, I'm trying to run through, just get an update on this team. I just got this card a couple weeks ago. I mean, I haven't, like I said, I haven't got any luck with signature players, and they only got two prime pitchers. I got both of them, so this Maloney, and he's just a regular Black Diamond. So I've been debating about making this one Black Diamond. I've had this card for so long. I mean, they don't have a lot of options when it comes to pictures. They got some vintage pictures, but I'm just not getting a look on the pictures at all. No signatures, no vintage pictures really. I just got this Maloney right here. See, and Dibble. I did get the Dibble. I'm running the Fireball with him. Giant crushing ground ball, just because I don't want to redo that. How's he doing? I don't even know how he's doing. 264. I'm. What the heck? Wait. I reskilled him. But I haven't retrained him. I'm gonna do this without video. I'm not gonna pause it. I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna finish up and y'all check the team out because this is my first time showing y'all these teams. So let y'all get acquainted with them, see what I've been doing with them, and then we'll go through working through. But this is what I kind of like doing. This is what I like doing it. I like doing the numbers, doing all the little things, checking on the little trainers. It makes a difference. I need to get rid of that. But I'm not like this one. I'm not gonna work on. I'm not gonna do anything else to this thing when it comes to like skills or anything like that until I get a Black Diamond. I do try to work on this bullpen setup, and I've been running this set on him for a long time. These three, I haven't even finished upgrading them, and he's been pretty much killing it forever. I've been in no rush to change them. I mean, this card does good. And I do have a good trainers on him, though. I mean, rising fastball specialist with untouchable and dominant. I mean, it's such a great stack on those two. And look at that. I got this 11% swing and miss. So, yeah, that card's scary good. But yeah, that's how this team's looking for right now. I wonder how he's just real quick. I'll look at how he probably didn't get to pitch very much. See, ERA. See, even here you see green. Still yellow, my gray. And look, where is it at? Oh. See, gray does the worst of the three. He's the one with the Mr. Perfect. I'm saying if you can't get 130, it does okay, but you really need a 130 on that. On the Mr. Perfects. But here's Chapman. 2.7, 9K. I do. Yeah, I will upgrade him. I mean, I will start working on his skill set next. But I'm gonna finish this team up off the video. But this is my first video. I figure I just kind of show y'all this team. This is my team number 9. of the set, the way I look at the teams, and just show y'all what this team's working with. And I really need to get a fifth pitcher. But yeah, I appreciate if anybody catches the videos. I appreciate it. Put the word out. You know, if you want something, maybe I give you some info that you don't haven't looked at or heard from somebody else before. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. So, and we'll see y'all in the next video.